Drink nut, right?
Yeah, everybody
yeah.
swallow.
Okay,
We just say swallow.
yeah.
Drink nut sound
Like,
nasty.
drink nut does sound
It sounds
nasty.
nasty.
I actually had to think about
we
what
say
she
swallow.
said.
I swallow, I don't drink nut. But go ahead.
But I'm looking forward
Swallow's
to.
classic.
And some food, and I'm gonna still eat it. So if you been like none of my food, I'm gonna eat it.
It's like dressing.
I like,
It
just cut
is.
my fries real quick, and I'm gonna eat it.
No.
So this video started with an interview from Glorilla, and you hear how openly she's talking about something that's just very, quite frankly, it's not really suitable for work, but it's 2022, soon 2023, and that's just the kind of way that we've kind of accepted as, I guess that's women's empowerment. I suppose that's what you call it. But yeah, we're living in an age of Anaconda, which, I mean, you know what that suggests, right? And this is a song that won, was it called a Grammy or an Emmy? I forget. Grammy, I guess. This is a Grammy-winning song that was performed on primetime, international, national television. And I think they won an award for it. And then you have, Glorilla singing Nut Quick. And we're just in an age where the public discourse is becoming just more open and straight to the point and lewd. And I guess in some way this is empowerment, but that's where we are. So before I go any further, I want to say this, and I want to say it unequivocally so that everyone who sees my channel understands this. If you're a young man out there and you are a virgin, or you have never had any sexual experience and you think that there's something wrong with you, I'm going to tell you unequivocally, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing wrong with you being a virgin. Nothing. Zero, zilch, nothing. And I will stand on that. The reason why I say that, and in my videos, I go in a tangent and then I wrap it up at the end, but we had heroes in the 80s, and there was a hero we had by the name of AC Green. And he was an unabashed virgin. He played 16 years in the NBA, and he brags because his entire time in the NBA, he was a virgin. So basketball wise, he played 1,192 consecutive games. I think he made the all NBA defensive second team once. He won 3 titles, 2 in the 1980s, 87, 88. And he was basically the Lakers' answer to Dennis Rodman. He was an energy guy, but he was also, a defensive stopper type rebounder. And he did that for 16 years and won 3 rings doing it. Now, whatever's going on in our society today, it is what it is. But we had guys like this on television saying it's okay to save yourself for marriage. Now, saving yourself for marriage, I don't know how practical that is these days, but in terms of saving yourself for at least someone that is special enough that if you have an accident, you wouldn't mind, sacrificing and spending 18 years raising a child with someone, I can see that, right? That would be the new version of that. But AC Green was that guy for kids in the 80s, especially if you were young. And I'm not a fundamentalist Christian guy. I'm just a realist about the way things are. And if you were a young kid in the 80s, you had heroes like these, like a guy like this, and you didn't feel ashamed or strange that you weren't getting attention from girls, or even if you were a virgin and you just stuck out that way. So devout Christian, he's known for proclaiming that he began to end his NBA career as a virgin bachelor. He was also known to abstain from smoking or drinking alcohol, even refusing to spray champagne for the cameras after winning championships. During his rookie year, his teammates sent a woman to tempt him to compromise his commitment. Okay, of course he didn't succumb to that. And you see at the very bottom, he got married in 2022 or 2002, right? So of course he played with Magic. Now, why would I bring up Magic Johnson and AC Green and all of this stuff? Well, I mean, I remember it like it was yesterday, the press conference. When Magic had that press conference and announcing that he had HIV, the world stopped. The world literally stopped. And so it makes you think, you know the stories about the Lakers. I think that show is called Showtime, is it? And there's those legendary stories about the debauchery. It was legendary. And at the end of it, I mean, we know the story about what happened to Magic Johnson, but that did not happen to AC Green. While all of that stuff was going on, AC Green was looking on the side and saying, well, I don't have to worry about children. I don't have to worry about disease, and I don't have to worry about what is now known as M2, right? AC Green avoided all of that. And he was a great role model for young men. No matter how strong a condom is, it won't protect you from a broken heart, which we could take heart and scribble that out and say wallet for 2020 or 2022, 2023, because broken condom will break your wallet. And, there's disease and all that stuff. And of course, he said, if you can control yourself sexually, you can control yourself, period. Young guys out there, if you're thinking there's something wrong with you, or you're not getting the girls or whatever, hey, listen. And I'm going to say this again. I'll say it unequivocally. There's nothing wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you waiting so that you could be with someone that you want to be with. You're going to expose yourself to all kinds of disease and financial difficulty and even the possibility of M2 when you involve yourself with a woman. So I say, make sure it's a person that's worth the risk. And if it's not, I say wait, monk, until you find someone that's worth it. And that brings me to Lil Yatchy, who I don't really know a lot about. I would imagine saying he's a mumble rapper wouldn't be offensive because I've heard it so much, but no, not meaning to offend the guy, but I don't really know his rap style because I don't listen to rap anymore. But is he AC Green? No, he's not AC Green. But I think in his interview that he mentioned a couple of days ago, I think he's talking about something that's missing in his sexual relationships. Lil Yatchy says he doesn't have sex with women because he doesn't care that much. Yatchy discussed his love life during a recent interview on Sophia with an F podcast. I don't have sex, and I think women probably think I'm gay, he admitted on the show before explaining. I don't care that much. I think a lot of times women think if they flying out to you like that, we have to have sex, or like that's on my mind. Sometimes I just like to see what someone is like, he continued. Or even if I could be around them, because I usually can't. That's interesting. He usually can't be around them. Interesting. From there, Yatchy explained that he wasn't always like this, but sex has become diluted for him over the years. He said, I just had so much sex that it's just like diluted to me. Well, yeah, like it's not what it used to be. Like, I get off more on just really laughing, like, because laughing is so good to laugh, and it's real laughing. It's like, yeah, we're laughing together. So when I hear these comments, what I'm thinking is that everyone that's coming at him is coming at him with just pure sexuality. There's no emotional closeness. I want to sell my sexuality, and my sexuality is so special that he is going to only choose me. And in the event of him being in that situation, he is just over and over and over again, he's getting the same thing from women. He's getting their sexual best, and he's not getting any emotional closeness. And I think we have never really heard a mainstream rapper, and I assume he's mainstream. I don't know enough to know if he's not. A mainstream rapper basically said that he's getting tired of sex. A mainstream rapper that says, you know what, it's not doing anything for me anymore. I can't recall anything like that. And one thing that I think is really interesting about this is he's not a monk. We know that. But what he's saying is that the emotional closeness is absent. It's absent. And he's flying girls out literally because he wants them to just have a good time with him. Literally, that is something that he is saying about, he's talking about doing in this article. And it's a testament to the fact that there are a couple of generations of young men who have really not enjoyed true emotional closeness. You can tell in this interview, he's talking about missing that. He wants that. And so now that we're living in an era where basically you have Anaconda and you have WAP and you have Nut Quick, it's sexuality on a platter. It's if you have the wealth and the status, you could have all the sexuality that you want. And Lil Yatchy, who is in a position where he has all the sexuality that he wants, is saying, I want more than that. I want emotional closeness. And that is why guys are getting passports. Guys aren't getting passports to get sex. That is not what it is. There are some guys that'll go and do the little sexting, whatever, but a lot of guys are getting passports because they want the emotional closeness. They want to be in an intimate relationship where someone makes them feel like they are the most important person in the world to them, not someone that can please their physical desires. That's what's getting guys on airplanes and getting guys crossing the ocean and looking to learn new languages and seek new horizons, because they know that they're just not going to get that where they are. They can get sex. Sex is, you can purchase that. But guys don't want to purchase it. Guys, especially guys of means or guys that are becoming into their own, guys want emotional closeness, just like Lil Yatchy is talking about here. And with that said, I would say, if the girl, monk until you meet her. Monk until you meet the special girl that's worth it. If you're out here and you're taking chances on all these girls trying to have a rotation, best of luck to you. Some guys can play that game. I would not play that game because there's too much to risk. Monk till you meet her. You meet the special girl, you know that she's not going to try and run a game on you. More power to you. Do your ace of green until you meet your girl, and then you don't have to worry about these stupid games. But until then, monk, or at least at the very least, protect yourself. That said, thanks for watching. Take care, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.